Great story about the prodigal son. A lot of people talk about this story as it relates to forgiveness, and rightfully so. This really is a great parable that Jesus is telling about the power in being able to forgive someone. But when we look at it a little bit deeper, when we see the prodigal son makes the mistake, spends all the inheritance, it's the shame that really pushes him further and further away from God. Now, nobody's saying that it wasn't okay for him to feel bad and to feel remorse for what he did. A lot of us make mistakes, and rightfully so. We're going to feel bad about it. It's feeling that kind of grief and, I don't know, disappointment that sometimes pushes us in the right directions, pushes us closer to God. But when we start stewing in shame, that's the thing that pushes us further away from God. You see, shame pushes us away from God, but a healthy bit of remorse, little disappointment in what you've done, is what could bring you closer to God. The truth is that God knows that we're going to make mistakes. We all are going to make mistakes. But it's what we do after that really determines whether we reconnect with God or we push ourselves further away. One thing to always keep in mind, though, even at times when we are far away from God or we push away from God, God is always there to accept us. Like the prodigal father's son, or like the prodigal son's father forgave his son, so will our God forgive us too.